xi ħadd mit-telespettaturi tagħna li talabna biex nitkellmu fuq il-hair transplant. Jekk tiftakru fis-snin li għaddew ġieli trattajna dan is-suġġett dejjem kien hemm interess qawwi mit-telespettaturi tagħna lura ħankomplu nwaslulkom din l-informazzjoni. U llum għandna persuna, ikkorreġini donna jekk sejra żbaljata, li jagħmel propju dan il-proċess. Huwa barrani, jiġi Malta anki biex jitrejnja lin-nies u allura ħajkolna risposti eżatti anki għal sitwazzjonijiet ta' persuni li ma jkunux komdi meta jibdew jitilfu xarhom u jkunu jixtuqu jagħmlu xi ħaġa llum hawn anki soluzzjoni għal dan. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Very few, but
you are.
I'm glad to be here. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to have you on my program. Thank you, Dr. Rigas. I was telling our viewers that unfortunately there are some people that they lose their hair, they don't feel comfortable with themselves. Today there are ways and means so that they will gain confidence by doing a hair transplant.
Yes, that happens.
What do you mean when you say hair transplant? What happens?
A hair transplant is a procedure to help people to gain back the hairs that have been lost from their scalp. Obviously, it's not a magic method, but is a medical treatment that can give a result very nice and very natural that can help the people to fill up areas that has been lost the hairs.
Iġifieri kif qed jgħidilna Dr. Rigas, Donna, persuna jista' jkollha pereżempju il-qurrija biss li tista' issir anki f'partijiet differenti tar-ras.
Jsir illi jeħdulhom l-areas ngħidula aħna donor area, jeħdulhom xarriet minnha biex imbagħad jiġu implantjata skont ovvjament id-design tal-bniedem li jkollu bżonn. Allura pratikament timla l-vojt billi diġà għandek milli tieħu mid-donor area ngħidula aħna.
What causes hair loss, Dr. Rigas?
Oh, there are different reasons that causes hair loss. There are pathological ones and physiological ones. Pathological as like the diseases, different diseases that can make alopecia, can cause the hair loss. But the most familiar is a physiological way that is related with heredity in the men and is related with the hormones as well.
Mela kif qed jgħidilna Dr. Rigas, jistgħu jkunu diversi raġunijiet li persuna titlef xara, tista' tkun ereditarja, però sfortunatament jistgħu jkunu kondizzjonijiet li jwasluna li nitilfu x-xar, bħalma hija l-alopecia kif qed jgħidilna anki Dr. Rigas. Jekk hemm xi telespettaturi jixtiequ jistaqsu xi ħaġa lil Dr. Rigas, I'm going to open the lines. If there are viewers who would like to talk to you, I'm going to open the lines so that they will do a conversation with you. Mela, 2-7-6-9-7-4-7 intom tixtiequ li titkellmu anki ma' dan il-konsulent il qiegħed hawnhekk. You're Greek?
Yes, that's right.
Li ġej mill-Greċja u allura jkun jista' naturalment waslilna din l-informazzjoni. What are the phases when the hair starts to fall?
Well, there are several classifications. There's most known is a Northwood classification that can give us the different phases. But for not making it complicated, somebody can start losing hair and see himself starting from the temples or the crown. That
We're seeing some photos here.
Yes, that's true. That is a gradual process from a very light hair loss to a very severe.
Mela hawnhekk qegħdin naraw proċessi ta' kif jibda jaqa' x-xahar fil-verità qegħdin naraw jista' jibda minn ftit u jista' joħodlok anki ir-ras kollha fil-verità u dawn huma sitwazzjonijiet li narawhom komuni ħafna pajjiżna. We've got a viewer who would like to talk to you. Do you mind?
Yes, of course.
Tajjeb, lodwa tajba, hello.
Hello, bonġu.
Lilek ukoll, Sinjura, bonġu.
Nixtieq insaqsi. Min ibati bil-alopecia, naf li xi ħaġa oħra?
Iva, li semmiet imma l-alopecia fil-verità diġà. Iva, semmija Dr. Rigas diġà.
Ħriġt minn fejn television biex ma ntellifx mis-sound u ma smajtix. Hemm xi ħaġa xi jsir fuqha.
Okay, this lady, she's asking about alopecia. Can we do something when a person suffers from alopecia?
Well, we have, first of all, we need to diagnose what kind of alopecia is. There are all alopecias, but the kind of alopecia is...
The totalis, I think. The
different.
totalis is a bit difficult. The alopecia totalis to treat.
Totalis, what do you mean? That there is no hairs around? This is a pathological disease that might be make investigations to see what is what is due on that, and we can't speak general for everything.
Mela, is-sinjura...
It's a medical way to investigate.
Is-sinjura, da maħna fuq il-linja?
Iva, Iva.
Mela, qed jgħidilna jeżistu tipi differenti ta' l-alopecia u irrid isir investigazzjoni, ġifieri irrid isir ċertu testijiet biex ikunu jafu. Jiena staqsejtu jekk tkun alopecia totalis dik li jaqa' il-pil kollu tal-ġisem għax nassumi li dik tkun iżjed diffiċli biex issir. But can it be treated when you have alopecia?
There are methods that can treat the alopecia, but there are different methods for each kind of alopecia. That's what I'm going to say for our friend that might be investigated by a specialist, usually the dermatologist. They can make the diagnosis and as well to give the treatment. Maybe the treatment is medical, otherwise some other times can be even more invasive. Surgical that we treated that.
Ekku, Dr. Rigas qed jgħidilna li jeżistu tipi ta' trattamenti wara li tkun kellimt lil konsulent tiegħek naturalment u wara li jkunu saru xi testijiet, però jista' jagħti il-każ li tkun daqsxejn iżjed invażiva milli ħan nitkellmu dwar il-hair transplant normali illi ssir iżjed komuni. Nirringrazzjak, Sinjura, ta' telefonata. Nawguralek, grazzi. Grazzi. Being a lady we had on the phone, what's the difference between men's hair and women's hair?
Well, there's a big difference in between men's alopecia and women's. In the pathological disease can affect both of them, but because men's and women both they have different hormones. And we know that the men's hormones, as like androgenic hormones, they can affect the hair. Happens that we find in men the androgenic alopecia that everybody knows that is a physiological process, but is a big difference in between men and women. Women, they don't have men hormones normally. So that's another history.
Allura l-ormoni għamlu differenza donna anki fil-tul ta' xar. Aħna nafu li x-xar tal-mara jikber iżjed brata jikbar milli jikber x-xar tal-irġiel. I would like to talk about the transplant. I don't know if you're here for long in Malta.
What do you mean for long?
Will you be here in 15 days time?
Yes, of course.
You're going to be here. So I'm going to invite Dr. Rigas, if it's okay with you, to come back on the show because this is so interesting. We haven't even started talking about hair transplant. Yeah. We're just giving a general overview of the hair. Can laser do something? Can laser help?
On the treatment of hair loss, I don't think that laser can help. Laser is a light that can give only heat on the scalp. That secondary can help on increasing the blood flow, but by itself, laser doesn't give any improvement.
It doesn't?
No. Huwa vera li l-laser titfa' id-dawl u sħana u huwa vera li tżid il-blood flow, però ma tgħinx, mhijiex meqjusa li li tgħin għal.
Verità l-laser aħna nużawha ħafna biex inneħħu il-pil, però nafu li jsiru ħafna trattamenti anke fejn jidħol il-laser. What about oils? We know that sometimes we use oils for massaging, for therapies. Does it help?
Well, probably some kind of preparations with oils can help as far as they contain factors or active agents that can help the hair growth. The oil by itself doesn't help, but only it works as like a carrier to take the factors inside the skin or just to help on the massaging.
Jiġifieri iż-żjud dawk iż-żjud li jagħmlu ġid, jagħmlu ħafna ġid, però jgħin biex timmassaġġa u forsi jidħol anke l-ossiġenu fir-ras. Doing a hair transplant, what kind of procedure does it take to do a hair transplant?
Well, since 2003, we developed the modern method of hair transplant that is calling a FUE, that means follicular unit extraction, and we improve it so far until 15 years now. So it's a minimal invasive procedure. That means that no scalpels, no sutures,
Marelli.
And it gives the most natural result without any scars and signs visible on the donor area, but even in the areas we treated.
And it's from the same person's hair?
It's always from the same person's hair, because the only hairs that can be growing up, implanted, and is auto-implanted.
So I see it like you have a plant where this plant, like mine, it gets a lot of hairs. You just take out the hairs from some area and you put it on a new area, like what we do with the plant, and we implant it in different pots.
That's right. I say usually that it's a joke with the nature. So we remix.
And how would you know that the hair is healthy to be re-implanted?
Well, it's not a question of healthy. We use hair that we collect from the side of the scalp and the back side, and where these hairs are not affected from hormones, so they never fall down. We use that, and we are sure that it's going on very well.
Għawnek edin naraw idea. Dr. Rigas ħajjerġa jkun maħna, donna terġaw tkunu maħna jekk alla jrid fil-ġimgħat li ġejjin, ġifieri jekk hemm xi telespettaturi li jixtiequ jistaqsu xi ħaġa u tibatulna SMS fuq 5061 7000 nirrispondukom meta jkunu maħna donna u Dr. Rigas jekk alla jrid fil-ġimgħat li ġejjin. Però hawnhekk qed naraw li il-raġel kellu il-vojt fil-ġnub tar-ras u hawnhekk beda jsir l-implant. Is that what we're seeing?
Yes.
You implanted the sides of the head.
Here we have temples to fill it up. You use the hairs from the back side of the scalp and transfer it there, and in the right way, angulation direction. So they are similar to the hairs pre-existing or the hairs next to them, given a natural result. And
Marelli.
This we can do.
So we're going to talk about this and more in a few days' time. So when you're back, we will continue talking about the process of the hair transplant and the final result of, can this be done in women as well?
We treat women as well.
Having different kind of hormones?
Yes, of course, we treat women as well. It's not the same as in men. But we can treat some areas that is more affected, not the whole area, the whole scalp that is many times affected in women's cancer.
So we will talk about this, please God, when you're here in a few days' time. Hopefully in 2 weeks' time we'll see you back on our show. Thank you. Grazie Donna. Ħad gost li rajtek anke fil-programm tagħna. It's been a pleasure having you here.